boy was born with a heavy heart. Where the gray and chilly weather blows, he found a way to create his art. With a used guitar on a birthday night, he tuned his pain to a jagged chord, to find a spark in the fading light, with a melody that the world adored. He moved to Olympia's rainy streets, with a notebook full of a secret fire, where the punk and the indie spirit meets, to fuel a young and a fierce desire. He met with Chris in the muddy dark, to form a sound that was raw and deep, igniting a small and a steady spark, while a weary nation was fast asleep. Bleach was the sound of the metal grime, a heavyweight from the northwest soil, the first footprint in the sands of time, born of hunger and a constant toil. Then came the beat of a brand new drum, as Dave Grohl joined with a thunderous sound. The time for the quiet life was done, as they prepared for a higher ground. Smells Like Teen Spirit began to play, a revolution in a flannel shirt. It washed the glitter of pop away and found the beauty within the dirt. Never mind, climbed to the very top, a blue-eyed baby in the water's swell, a momentum that would never stop until the world knew his story well. But fame was a mask he didn't seek, a heavy crown for a sensitive soul, with a voice that spoke for the tired and weak, who felt a loss of their own control. In utero brought a grittier tone, with heart-shaped box and a visceral cry, a man who was standing all alone underneath a bright and a plastic sky. Through MTV Unplugged in New York town, he sat amidst the lilies and the light, to strip the walls of the temple down and sing his soul in the quiet night. With a cardigan and a weary stare, he sang of the man who sold the world, with a gentle and a haunting prayer, as the final chapters of life unfurled. The 27 Club would claim its prize in the early spring of a Seattle rain, with the heavy clouds in the morning skies to hide the weight of a hidden pain. He left a hole in the heart of rock, a missing piece that we still can feel, a sudden and a rhythmic shock from a man whose spirit was far too real. So here's to the voice of the Gen X crowd, who turned his angst in the golden lines, who sang the quiet and played the loud, through all the shadows and the suns. Though 30 years have slipped away, the grunge remains in the city air. In every song that the stations play, we find the truth that is buried there.